Aloha YouTube, it's your boy Crypto Rootz, the blockchain hustler, the real black Satoshi, Crypto Marley, Crypto Obama, Dreddy Nakamoto, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, let me take one real quick. Me and my lady, we out here in Mexico. We got a little nice spot on the beach. So it's very meditative, you know what I'm saying? It really helps me process a lot of my stress and anxiety. And as a couple, we get to stay healthy, we get a lot of sun, we take several walks a day, you know what I'm saying? We got the full moon at night. It really is a nice vibration, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, health is one of our biggest focus as individually and as a couple. So I was just spitting some game, some crypto game to my lady, because she's like my mentee as well, you know, because she's gonna do her own crypto brand, and she's teaching people in Spanish about cryptocurrency. So she's spitting game from the game I spit to her. So she's always just like, tell me more. And today I was just telling her about like my experience on YouTube and just coming out of my shell, because she hasn't seen my older videos. And I was just really shy. The videos were low quality, it was dark and whatnot. But I was telling her, like, I got into crypto right before the big run up in 2017. And so I felt the experience, the exuberation, the parabolicness of markets for the first time. And you know, there was this crazy, because I had like $40 worth of like Sia coin one day, and then like it just turned into like $400 like in a matter of like a week. And like that was just one coin, not all my, like I didn't even have that much in the crypto. But the exuberance, if you look at my older videos, there's just it was in a lot of exuberance. So she hasn't had much experience in the markets, and I was just spitting game like, yo, you've never seen anything like this before. Like, you know what I'm saying? People, if you're not involved of the market, you really don't know what's going on. But you're the most affected by it. That's what I was telling her. I was like, you're most affected by it because the markets determine whether you have a job or not. Whether the corporation that you work for is still going to be there next month because of the way the markets work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, like and if you actually were, you know what I'm saying? If you actually had a 9-to-5 job or whatever, but you still played the markets, you have more of a chance of getting out of that 9-to-5 slavery by participating in the markets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like almost a mandatory at this point if you're looking for any amount of potential freedom to get involved in the markets. And I was telling her like crypto is so dope because it was so harder back then, because you need to have a brokerage account, you need to have a $10,000 minimum deposit, you need to have a bank, a driver's license. Like you needed all these, you call barriers to entries. You needed all these, and that's just what made normal people like not even fuck with it. And the fact that the majority of the individuals were older white males. Whenever it came to trading or anything you see on TV, or in the newspaper as a kid, like especially as you know what I'm saying? If you're a white person, like you look at that, not every white person, but I'm generalizing. Like if you look at that, you think, oh, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go into the markets. I'm supposed to go into real estate because that's what you see. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a non-white person and you hear white people talk about markets and real estate and all that stuff, it seems disconnected. So you don't even want to participate because you don't see none but really anybody like you out there talking about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But crypto's a whole nother game. Crypto's a whole nother game. And because it's a 24/7 global unregulated market. And like we've never seen anything like this before. And it's still in its infancy. You feel me? And so, and anybody of any race can spit crypto game, and it's more likely to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? So now we're breaking out of the old system, but this new system's there, and it's more available for people, but people don't even realize it because they think everything I've known about markets and stocks just seems so far out of my concept of actually understanding it. I'd rather just go clock in and get $9 an hour to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that state of mind keeps you a slave. But I was telling her, because she does meditation and yoga and, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, the reason I love markets, because they're the biggest test of how psychologically sound you are. Like, they're the biggest test, because these markets are the biggest mind fuck. It doesn't matter which market, you know what I'm saying? But because you have no idea whether you really should buy or whether you really should sell, and there's so much speculation, the only reason the price is going up so fast because somebody else thinks that it's going to be worth more tomorrow, and somebody else thinks it's going to be worth more tomorrow, and somebody, you know what I'm saying? So you have this huge parabolic run up off very, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you really should capitalize on. And then when the market crashes, every guy fears that it's going to be worth less, it's going to be worth. So now I was explaining to her, this is the psychological mind state of, like, you know, and people end up killing themselves. Like, people end up making the biggest, smallest, tiniest mistakes and losing it all in the market. Or the opposite, people barely did anything and made it fucking. So I was letting her know, like, yo, like, if you do meditation, if you do yoga, and if you are, you know, so sound, put it to the test, bro. Put it to the test and start trading currencies. Start trading cryptocurrencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're gonna realize how psychologically sound you are or how you aren't, and what type of work you really need to do on yourself based on whether you're making profit in the market or not. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a trader and that's all you do is trade, well, you really should get into meditation. You really should get into, you know what I'm saying, all different types of holistic health methods, because you could really step up your trading. And you probably become a more consistent trader, having a more consistent psychological mind state. So I was telling you, got to be like the Om trader. You got to be like, you know, a trader who can practice Om while profiting. Who can, like, no matter what is happening, they still understand who and what they are and what their mission is, and that they'll always find a way to make profit. And that takes a lot of self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the act of it. And what's tough for a lot of people, especially traders, is when the price just goes sideways. When there's stability, it's almost like stability. Bitcoin's not really going up. It's not really going down. So what do? Well, you wait. Well, some people don't have that type of patience. Well, you need to start developing that type of patience. Well, what do you do if you're just waiting for the markets to move? Me, personally, I start learning. I start teaching. I start educating. You know what I'm saying? If the market's not really doing much, I find other ways to make crypto money or to make any type of profit from crypto, whether it's educating about it. I utilize that time in that market until the market moves, and then I shift my focus. I start shifting my portfolio. You know what I'm saying? You're stacking up the cash, you're stacking up the Bitcoin. Like, there's ways to still, you know, I don't truly believe in always actively trading. You know what I'm saying? I understand the importance of having the market as a general background to what you do, but still stay productive on other things. And if you are just purely a trader, then I commend you, and I would love to see what you do, and I would love to watch your YouTube videos. But being the own trader is working on your personal self, working on your personal mental health, physical health, and, you know what I'm saying? And also working and applying that to your trading in a way where you can make consistent profit, where you no longer have to sacrifice your time to go clock in or sacrifice your physical body to do physical things that are detrimental to your health based on your need to provide for yourself and your loved ones. So, and that's what I'm focused on, is like, yo, I get a holistic nature and health, but I also hit up my digital world. You know what I'm saying? I hit up the crypto markets, and that's because I want me and my lady to always have the freedom to do the things we want to do, wake up whenever we want to wake up. We're entrepreneurs. Me and my woman, we're entrepreneurs. We work for ourselves, so every day we can't get lazy. You know what I'm saying? So the crypto markets is one of our strategies of staying independent, financially independent. So focus on your health, man. Focus on your relationships, and learn more about the markets, and start investing. Start investing in crypto. The sooner you do, the sooner you learn about yourself. And it's okay if you lose money, you know what I'm saying? Because those, if you take them as lessons, then you're ready, because it goes up and down. It goes up and down, and it never stops. So don't feel like you're missing out. Whew. All right, let me smoke this real quick. Aloha. Take care.